I'm drinking chocolate milk
Oh my God.
in my
Yeah.
Mystic Grill cup that we got in Covington, Georgia, that says, "It's okay to love them both." I did.
Classic. Classic, Catherine.
How's it going, boo boo?
It's good. How are you?
Oh, so good. We got so much to talk about. Should we just dive right in?
Let's dive. Been a crazy past couple weeks.
Crazy. Okay, let's just start off with Summer House. I just
Let's.
finished the new episode today where they were on the boat after Wes and Sierra made up. Amanda wasn't there. Kyle realizes he has more fun without Amanda around. We had the soft bar opening launch, and that's about it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to keep track. It's like present day stuff coming at us constantly, and then like the
hmm
show, and I'm like, I can't keep track of my brain.
I know. I can't wait for their union just to have it all
I
cleared up
know. I
because
know.
there's so much going on. So let's talk about the Wes and Sierra makeup. Man, if I would have known all this stuff coming out, Wes would have had me fooled again. He would have bamboozled me again.
See, I guess I don't know if I'm looking at it through a different light, but I feel like his body language was so off. He didn't even look at her. He was like facing the other direction the whole time. I was like, look her in the eyes, weirdo.
Yeah, I can't. I don't think you can look people in the eyes, even if they're union.
No, because he's lying about everything under the
He
sun.
is. I do feel like him and Amanda were getting together at this point
100%.
because it was weird when Amanda said that she was annoyed Wes had his favorite weekend without her. Why would you
Mm-hmm.
care? You're married.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's a little weird, a little sus. But then again, it's like, am I looking through the lens of knowing what's now?
No,
Or
100%, not even allegedly. I'm saying they were for sure hooking up this summer, at least 3 episodes back. The
yeah.
episode where he brought the girl. That was weird how she got like so into that, then changed her outfit midday. Like,
Yeah, well, even the big fight between Kyle and Amanda and Wes comforting her, that was
yes.
sus. A lot of
The
it's
whole
sus.
summer's been sus. And yes, as
Yeah,
Lindsay said on Watch What Happens Live last night, there's a difference between emotional cheating and physical cheating, but it's all still cheating.
I do think they were
I
emotionally
think
cheating. They
for
might have
sure
not slept
emotionally.
together until March, February.
They did, I think.
I think
I
that's why I just feel like this is why she was away this weekend.
I think so too.
It was so abrupt, and yeah, she's just so mean to Kyle, but I feel like it's a weird way because she's feeling guilty.
Or
I
like
don't
her and Wes
know.
got in a fight and some or something the
Yeah.
couple days before, and she didn't want to spend the weekend with him.
Yeah, because Kyle, if it was between Kyle and Amanda, he would have said something. Like if
What?
it would have been like if she didn't come because of a fight they had, he'd been like, "Oh, we
Oh,
had a blow up." You know what I'm trying to say?
for sure,
If
yeah.
she said that she is going into a state of a depression right now, but she did kind of still blame it on her and Kyle, but things just still seem a little sus.
Very sus. I also thought it was super weird how like every time Wes has apologized to Sierra beforehand, he's been like, "Oh, well, Amanda told me to say this. Amanda told me to apologize again." It's always like
Yes,
Amanda told. It's also like that's bad. If you don't know when you should apologize and you can't do it yourself,
you're a grown
that's
man.
something. Yeah, exactly. And also,
And,
it's a 2 year late apology as is.
no,
Like,
exactly. And he uses the same wording that Amanda
yes.
tells him to. Like he doesn't do it
Yes. And
from
when
his
she said like
heart.
I see you and then later he said I see you. Also during the FaceTime when Amanda and Sierra were on FaceTime and then Wes comes in to apologize. I think Amanda texted him to come apologize and while she was on FaceTime so she could listen in.
There's just weird. Also, this is not a big deal, but they both say Beveragino the same way. They go, "Who wants
Ooh,
Beveragino?" It just makes me feel like they hang out a
gross.
lot.
That's weird. She has like taken on his persona, honestly.
Yeah,
It's kind of weird. And like people are going back other seasons too and being like, her persona really changed well a lot towards his vibe.
oh
So
no,
I don't, there's one girl on TikTok who literally has an entire spreadsheet dedicated to this and she's trying to figure out how far it went back.
dude, I want to be friends with that girl.
I know. I was like the dedication. She's like, she literally says in the video, she's like, yeah, so the bar I worked at closed like 2 weeks ago, so I have nothing to do. What I'm
So
doing.
I'll make a spreadsheet of Summer House. Honestly,
So funny.
that's smart
Impressive. I would totally
because
hire you.
I would just be rewatching Summer House, not even taking notes.
Exactly.
Smart.
Exactly.
What did you think about the reunion
The reunion leaks.
leaks? Do we think it's planted? Do we think it's
I
somebody?
definitely don't think it's planted. By the way, Andy is so mad about it.
Yeah.
Again, on Watch What Happens Live last night, he was like, if there are any more leaks out there, I'm gonna make every show have more of what you guys don't like. Kind of vibes and like threatening. And he's talked about it on his podcast. I saw a clip of too, and he just seems so upset. So it's like,
I
I feel like they
wonder.
can't be in on it.
It
But
had
and
to have
then
been a
he,
person that was there that was.
yeah, because then on Watch What Happens Live again last night, he said there's no way it was a cast member, and he was like, he wanted to apologize for the cast members for even being questioned.
Mm.
So it had to have been somebody working, and I guess the cast members, I think they get their phones taken away too, like during.
Well, Kyle had said they either, yeah, they're either taken away or they're like underneath a couch cushion.
Okay, yeah. So I
So,
don't know. And I thought they
spoiler
said
alert, it's Andy. Just kidding.
I thought they said that the after the first one came out that that person was fired, but then now two more have come out.
Hmm.
I don't know.
What's the point of leaking it? I guess for money?
Yeah, because I don't know. Personally, I love it. I'm not gonna lie.
Personally, keep
I
leaking
love,
them.
I'm, I'm kind of obsessed with it because I'm also like, I don't even want any cuts on this reunion.
Me
Like
too.
I sent you that TikTok that's like, I just want to see the whole 10 hours and sit with a bucket of popcorn in a
In an
theater, like
AMC
watching
theater.
literally caramel cheddar popcorn.
I'm not kidding you. I'd pay $100 to go to a theater and watch an unedited version. Honestly,
Same.
I think I paid 200.
I would pay
Bravo,
a
I think you
lot.
got to market.
Yeah, like I would be there for all day. What and if you guys add a little like something in there, like the girl in the video said like a Wes Wilson, I don't know, it was some
Hot
but
dog.
Wes Wilson baseball hat pop.
Oh,
Bucket.
bucket.
Yeah, like if they did like
Ooh,
the
what would be a
specialty
good
popcorn buckets and specialty
summer
pops.
house popcorn bucket be? Let's save that for Picky Dicky at the end.
Yeah, yeah,
So really
yeah.
think about it. What would
But
the
if they see this is the thing, they could do all of that. Put it in theaters, put it for 10 hours of the day, and then give us little fun souvenirs with it, and I'd pay big money for that.
make it 4D while we're at it? Have our chairs moving, have
Oh
some
my
scents
God.
coming through, some hot dog scents,
The dream.
3D glasses. Wes is right here.
Ugh, ugh. Also, Wes says some weird ass shit. I have this quote from him where he says, "Wait, I can't believe this is the first Denny at this table." Or it's like he
Oh,
said
I
something.
remember that one.
Yeah, I was like, "Ew, what are you
Oh my God.
saying?"
The next episode, well, I guess Amanda was there, but next episode where she's gonna be like, Yay, we're all having dinner together. Just wait.
Oh, it's disgusting.
Anything else that he says?
No, that was my only quote. But he does just like he's very Schmidt in New Girl where he like abbreviates words, but like he doesn't have what Schmidt has.
He does kind of give off Schmidt vibes a little bit.
He's like Schmidt and Nick mixed together, but like in the worst way possible.
Yeah. One thing I did not like about this episode, let me pull it up. I didn't like at the soft bar opening. I thought Lindsay was too harsh just about soft bar. Her being like,
I
I'm not going to pay $20 for juice. It's like there's clearly a market. Also, I don't love how you are kind of undermining his sobriety. I
hmm
think we could have been proud of him. I think she's mad about the success he's having. Lindsay, I
It's
love you, but you cannot. But I did not like the way she was talking about it.
it's kind of giving not over the relationship.
Yes. And he's over here being like, yeah, I miss the friendship.
Yeah, I feel like the way they both handle each other is so different.
I
I also
agree.
didn't love that.
I also didn't love Bravo using soft bar to like kind of introduce Danielle back in and that whole like we're clearly going to see that storyline in the city with Danielle and Lindsay. But then it's like, okay, you used his opening for the soft bar location, but or the soft bar. I'm trying. You used his soft bar location for opening up in the city, but you didn't want him in the city. And me,
Exactly.
I want to see Carl in soft bar.
He's the only one I really cared about before we knew who the cast was. For sure thought he was going to be in it, and he's the only storyline that I'm like really, really interested in seeing.
Me
All
too.
the rest of them, I'm like, I don't care. And the new couples, I'm sorry, I don't
I
care.
don't care.
The only ones I kind of want to see are Andrea and his wife.
Lexi.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like, and like I'll watch Kyle, but I'm not like I don't even want to watch the show. I'm also confused because Carl said that a big reasoning was because he's single and they weren't looking for singles, but it's like Lindsay's also single and I get she has
And
a
now
kid.
Amanda and Kyle are,
Yeah,
well,
now Amanda
sort
and
of,
Kyle are single, so
sort
it's
of
like,
Kyle. I mean, sort of Amanda and also sort of Kyle. Did you see there was a picture of him kissing somebody from a Real Housewives show? I think Real
yeah.
Housewives. It was super awkward.
And it's definitely giving like she's gonna do it, I'm gonna do it too,
Yeah,
in a
no, for
weird
sure.
way. I will say
Um,
Carl's hair is so hot right now.
Carl's looking good right now.
Carl's like Sarah told him to put his hair down like that, and it really is working for Carl. It's looking
Mm-hmm.
absolutely amazing. And also I just put a note in here. This is I don't know. I said Carl makes me feel like I'm not crazy for still grieving, like 5 years later. Like Carl's brother died the same year that our
100.
dad died,
Mm-hmm.
and the fact that he still feels it so much and talks about it so much makes me feel like okay, because I feel like a lot of people are like, after how many years you got to move on eventually, but it's like not something you really move on from.
No, I agree. And speaking of that, with grief, another person who dealt with grief or talking about it, being vulnerable with it, is Mia. And I love Mia and her scene from last week when she had the medium psychic channeling her mom. I was watching it on an airplane and I was bawling, trying not to look crazy to people as I'm watching this. It was so vulnerable, so sad. I love Mia. I think
Same.
she's like the best addition
Agreed.
to Bravo, anything. I'm so glad. I love her social media, everything. I think she just talks about grief so well. And especially when she was talking about the dream of her parents were in the dream and then she woke up. I was like, I don't think a lot of people that haven't dealt with grief understand that that is a wild ride when you wake up
Such a
from
wild ride.
thinking that they're alive than to waking up and realizing it. It's almost like getting hit with it all again,
Mm-hmm.
especially because she's only been about a year since her mom, right? She said.
Yeah, I think she said a year and a half.
So that's
Yeah.
it's like extremely new for her.
Mm,
So, I mean,
yeah.
also kudos to her because I couldn't have imagined going on a reality show a year and a half after our dad died because
No.
I just like couldn't. So I'm like the fact that she's being so vulnerable and it's been only a year and a half is amazing
Yeah. I also could never imagine going to a medium or a psychic and on
on
reality
reality
TV
TV
as well.
and
I feel like
being
that's
yeah
so
so
strong. Like,
so strong. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, that was crazy. Also with the dreams, it's kind of crazy because I feel like, and especially like the medium said, that was her mom sending her those dreams.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you wake up, first of all, you during your sleep you've convinced yourself that they're still alive, then you wake up, have to deal with that, but then you're also like I totally believe it's a sign when
Mm-hmm.
dad's in my dreams. Like so then you're kind of like navigating that of like, oh, they just reached out to you kind of thing too. It's just a crazy it's like one of the craziest things ever, I think, as a part of grief.
It really is.
It's nuts.
Your mind's playing tricks on you.
Yeah, it's just crazy, but that was so beautiful.
It was
And then when
very
she
beautiful.
said that her brother was the best gift her parents could have ever given her, I texted Lauren that. That was so cute.
Because so true.
It was so sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I
No,
just love
Mia
Mia.
and KJ are the best additions. They're both vulnerable, so vulnerable. They both talk about all like, KJ talks about his anxiety so well. Oh, there's a cat.
She's crazy.
Um, and Bailey and Levi are really good additions too. I just think KJ and Mia are so vulnerable, and Bailey is
Yes.
too. Like, I don't want to discredit them, but I'm just like, I think they just talk about their mental health so well, and so I'm gonna say it for the 10th billion times in this podcast, vulnerable. I
Vulnerable.
just feel like I was saying that over and over again, and I was like, what? Hey, ChatGPT, what's a synonym for vulnerable?
Craig Conover, is that you?
What? Yeah, I had a ChatGPT. What did he say again? He had a ChatGPT.
Like therapy session, I think.
Oh yeah, that's what it was.
I like told him what to say to somebody. Like, oh my God, get your own brain for like 2 seconds. Weirdo.
Wild. Any other summer house stuff?
One other thing I'm gonna say, obviously allegedly, but I'm really starting to believe the shower rumors.
Shower rumors.
That shower is code for cocaine.
Oh yeah, yeah. I do think that it's just like pasta with Vanderpump Rules.
Yeah, because they're like always like, I'm gonna go shower, I'm gonna go shower. And then Wes was like, I'm gonna shower in the pool one day. And I was like, suspicious.
Oh, I didn't pick that up. And so I remember him saying I'm gonna shower in the pool. In my head, I go, ew, that's how you're washing yourself off.
That would not surprise me with Wes.
Also, at least take some soap in there. You can't just have chlorine. That's
I don't
honestly, you
even
need to
know.
have a
He probably
shower
doesn't
after the
use
pool.
soap. He doesn't give me vibes that he ever uses soap.
He definitely doesn't get in those crevices.
I can't think about those crevices.
You ever like been like on a Reddit thread or something of people talking about the hygiene of their boyfriends or men that they've been with, and sometimes they're like,
No.
ew, like they've reached around during and there was the poop. That's what it just
No.
all reminded me of. Our whole sometimes I like to get on these random Reddit threads and really deep dive into like people's experiences. It's more of like a
No.
2 a.m. I can't fall asleep, so I read it. I don't read it, but like I read Reddit on something crazy.
And you looked that up?
I don't remember how it happened that I got to that point. Sometimes I never know. I mean, it's not always, but like sometimes, it's just like people's hygiene.
Ew.
I don't know.
I'm
I
gonna look
think
it up
this all
tonight.
started. No, you should. I think this is all like my Reddit obsession. I mean, it's always kind of been there, but I think it really got bad, especially like going to sleep, having to Reddit, is when I got my tonsillectomy 2 years ago. And every single night I was Redditing, being like, day two, what's the worst that can happen during a
Dude,
tonsillectomy?
Lauren is like such a weird way. I don't know how to say this. So I don't want to call you a baby. It's not like you're a baby, but you're definitely like, oh my God, nobody's felt this pain before kind of vibes.
Oh, I knew
I'm
people
like,
had.
is something wrong? Wait, you guys, I don't think this is normal. Is something wrong?
Okay, I was freaking. Well, then I also shouldn't have Reddit it because people would be like, day five, everything was great until I hemorrhaged. And then they're like, and then had to have a blood transfusion. And so I was freaking out because that happened to like a decent amount of people. And so I was freaking out. And yeah, Candace would be over here be like, you're such a baby. And I was like, "Bitch, I could hemorrhage. I didn't. But man, don't get your tonsils. I mean, do because actually it's really helped since, but don't get your tonsils out when you're in your late 20s. Because that was not fun. And they kind of smelled.
Oh my God.
Okay. Stop this conversation.
What
If
the
anybody
heck?
wants a deep dive into a tonsillectomy at the age of 28, I'll get, oh,
Nobody, nobody wants that.
anyway, so that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you just go down rabbit holes of Reddit. And recently I've been on Summer House Reddits.
Oh, I have not. What's on there?
Oh, a lot of just like secrets. Like a lot of people are just like more like not secrets, but like conspiracies of what's going on. Sometimes they'll be like, I'm the friend of a friend and I heard this rumor. So like lots of it's not right, but then some of it is. And some of it really is right before it's made public. So I think
Oh,
I'm gonna start being on Reddits of like all my favorite Bravo shows.
get it, girl.
Sorry, my eyes like really hurting. It's those
Um,
allergies, man.
those allergies be going crazy.
Be going crazy.
Do you have any thoughts on what was said during the leaks?
Don't hate me. I don't want spoilers. So immediately when I saw there was a leak, I go, I'm not listening to it.
Oh my God, I was wondering why you were still being so nice to Wes and Amanda, like while you were talking about them. You weren't being
Oh,
nearly as harsh as you should have been.
so sorry. I'll know more about the reunion. I don't like spoilers, so I don't want to.
What the heck? So I have to keep all this inside that I know and that I want to talk about?
Yeah, the only time I ever looked at a leak before was when Midnight Sun, is that what it's called? Midnight Sun? Edward Cullen's point of view of Twilight got leaked. I did read that and I did feel guilty about that. Not saying I'll feel guilty about this. I just don't like to have spoilers I want to, well, then also like, will this be in the, I take it back. Maybe I should because will they edit this out?
Exactly. You have to know. And
What
like,
was it about? Just tell me.
I'll tell you, Amanda, ruthless. Genuinely, I think, and this is a harsh word, but I think Amanda and Wes are both evil, evil people. The way, first of all, I think Wes is calculated through all of this. I think since he's been on reality TV, he's been calculated,
But he acts so
very much
nonchalant
so.
that
Yeah.
nobody
But
questions him.
yeah, he's super calculated. I think he hates Sierra. I think during this summer, he absolutely hates Sierra, hates her guts, and just wants to distance himself from her publicly, basically. Or no, wants to gain like her people, her loyalty of people back on his side, but can't handle the hate. I'm not making a lot of sense, but
No,
he's
that didn't make
evil.
sense, but got it.
Sorry. He's evil and he is sick of the hate, basically. He's sick of being attached to Sierra in the media constantly.
Got it.
Amanda, obsessed with Wes, as we can see. because of this obsession with Wes and because she takes on boys' personalities that she's with at the time, she also hates Sierra, despises
Mm-hmm.
Sierra, hates Sierra. The way she talks to Sierra at the reunion of just the audios that have been leaked is insane, as if she doesn't have any remorse, any empathy, doesn't care about Sierra at all, talks to Sierra like she was nobody to her ever.
Oh my
It's
God.
crazy. And like she's never like talked like that at a reunion before to anybody, not even like Lindsay, the way she's talking to
And
Sierra.
Sierra's so there for her this season. The amount of times
Yes.
that Amanda has cried to Sierra.
Yes. And that Sierra's cried to Amanda and Amanda's comforted her. Like when she was
Mm-hmm.
that bed conversation where she was like, I see you and you should be respected and all this kind of stuff. It's like, how can you go from telling somebody that and then however many months later be like talking to them as if you not only never knew them, but like genuinely don't care about them at all.
Ew. It's like they're so jealous of her fame because
Yeah.
Sierra's getting
It's
huge.
super weird and super scary. And it's like, how do you trust anything that comes out of either of their mouths because they've like lied repeatedly so many times?
Ew.
Disgusting. And I think that Wes's, little talk with Sierra is just like so thought out and planned and calculated. It's disgusting.
Hmm.
The audios were bad.
Reunion's about to be crazy because also Lindsay said she had never been that activated at a reunion. I'm like, this is
Ugh.
gonna be worse than when her and Carl broke up.
I think so. In the audios too, like all of them, every single person spoken up against obviously Amanda and Wes, but like everybody said something, like little pieces here and there. Mostly it's Sierra and Amanda going at each other in the clips.
Hmm.
Then everybody else is like, "What are you thinking? Like, what was the plan?"
Yeah,
It's crazy.
that's wild.
It's insane. And at one point, Lindsay is like goes to Andy and is like, "I'm sorry, but can like we take a little moment here?" And then basically she like takes Andy's job for like 2 minutes, and then like reverts the conversation back to things that she wants to focus more on.
My God, I could totally see her being a host one day.
Same. Honestly, she would be better than most.
Hmm.
Obviously not Andy, he's king, but
Oh, my last thing on Summer House, Sabrina can't keep a secret, and I kind of love that.
no.
She's always like, "Oh my God," and he has a crush on you, and Ben's like,
Yeah, every time she's on screen, she's spilling a little secret.
"Yeah,"
Even the
which I'm
whole
like,
Christmas thing,
"Spill
which
more,
also
girls, spill more."
yeah, the Christmas thing, I think Ben didn't want that out because it makes it be like, oh, so you guys have been dating this whole time. Because
Yeah,
you would not invite this girl that you like just got back together with to your
for
Christmas, which
Christmas.
is how many months later?
Yeah, I
Like,
kind of agree on that. But I also feel like they're like the couples that are like, "Oh my God, tell him how he got engaged. Oh, this is a great story." I'm like, I
I
can't handle
know.
that. Like, when
I
they're like,
know.
they rehearsed it together.
Yeah, but
They
Ben
did.
didn't seem rehearsed.
Ben did not seem rehearsed,
He was
but
like, what?
Sabrina's like, "Ben, we rehearsed this morning." Um, no, but I love that she just is randomly being like, "Man," and then she'll just throw the biggest bomb in there. And Ben's like,
Literally. Like, how many has she thrown out so far?
so
Many.
many.
Yeah.
I kind of love it.
She's silly. I can't get a read on her or Ben. I just think that I'm just like, oh, it's just weird that last season there was like somebody fired for it, and then this season it's like, okay, it's pretty obvious, but
And we'll just bring him on, or bring him on, bring Ben and
her
Sabrina on.
on. Yeah,
Should we go to our next show?
let's.
Southern Hospitality. We had emo night, baby. Emmy, that is not an emo night outfit. That's
No.
2000s pop. Like,
Y2K maybe.
Maddie and Mia looked great. I loved Mia's red hair that she put on.
It was so funny. She has
Hmm.
some funny TikToks out there with
Is
it.
she? I haven't watched
Yeah.
those. I need Emmy off my screen, as we've been saying this for the past few episodes. The girl can never come back from what she's done. I don't think she's fully comprehending it. I don't like watching her. She is racist. I need her off my screen. That's it. She's not good TV. She's not fun to watch anymore. Actually,
Agree.
like, makes me my blood boil when I'm watching her.
I know the episode was very good, and then she came on, and I was like, ugh, get her off of
Yeah.
here.
And
Because then it's another,
Julia, great addition. Just bring Julia on full
yes, and Julianne, it's
in.
such a good. I really like Julia and Brad.
Me too.
I feel like
Her
they
sticking
like
up
had
for
such a
Bradley is so.
yes.
And then I hate when Emmy. Did Emmy say this? Emmy was like, the people that win conversations are the ones that don't raise their, like, don't get. Was that Emmy? Am I not making something else up?
I don't remember this part.
Maybe this was Real Housewives. That was Camille in Real Housewives. I take it back. I take it back. I take it
All the shows are
back.
getting mixed up.
I'm watching way too much reality. I really need to start watching just like a normal show because, like,
No.
yeah, this does really get mixed up. Okay, never mind. She didn't say that. But yeah, Emmy was too much. And she was like, why are you raising your voice? As Emmy was like raising her voice more. And then honestly, it is a topic that Julia could have been more at Emmy with. I feel like
Yeah.
Emmy or Julia was very cool, calm, collected, try to get her point across, but I just don't think you can get your point across to Emmy,
No, it's like how
unfortunately.
many people have told her at this point and she still can't figure it out.
No.
So
She
she's
still doesn't know what
ignorant,
microaggression means.
ignorant.
Ignorant. I just don't know how you have a friend say that to you and tell you why they felt that way and her just keep denying it.
Yeah.
And she's like, privileged? You think I'm privileged? And I'm like, girl,
It
I
also
can't.
just shows that she like does not care about actually being friends with them and never did because
No,
if my friend comes to me saying I did something and I don't even understand what I did or how it would have hurt their feelings, I'm gonna like obviously apologize and also work to understand,
for
like
sure.
because I care about the relationship.
And then not take back my apology. Like later, be like,
Exactly.
I didn't even mean it to somebody else.
Which is also insane.
Get her off my screen.
Agreed. You can't trust a single thing that she says either. It's like
Mm-mm.
once the credibility is gone with somebody, I don't really care about watching them on TV. Like the
Yeah,
same thing kind of happened with Jax, where it's like, yeah, he's good TV, but like when you can't trust a single thing coming out of his mouth, it's like, well, I don't really care if you're on my show.
and that's why
Bye.
Lake's kind of pissing me off because she's really siding with Emmy. And I'm like, can I trust you, Lake? I don't know anymore.
Dude, Lake confuses me. I have that
Mm-hmm.
in my notes. Like even when she addressed Mia and like went at her super harshly, I was like,
Mm-hmm.
vibes are weird. And she also with Molly, like at that little table, she's like going at Mia, and then also somehow basically says she doesn't trust or she's not friends with Molly and Mia after she's like been close with Molly this
Yeah,
entire time. So it's like very confusing.
very confusing. Then Mia went on a date with Justin, but then who came in this episode?
Charlie,
Charlie.
tricky, tricky.
Jerky, jerky. I just don't trust them. I feel like they got together to be on multiple shows.
Yeah, which I mean, I guess if that's you guys both have the same end goal, good for you, but
Mm-hmm.
it's weird.
It is weird.
He's weird.
Yeah, my
Also,
least
like when they
favorite
were like
person
they met 2 days
on
ago and the way they were
the whole
talking,
show.
I was like, this is crazy. Like he is it's like giving like very heavy love bomb
Mm-hmm.
vibes.
But now they're still together.
Yeah, so I guess
So,
good for them, but it's just I would have been like, oh, got
yeah,
run away.
no, for sure. And then, yeah, then we had Joe's emo night, which looked like so much fun. What are your feelings on Maddie and Joe right now?
I have many notes on this. Let me try
Perfect.
and make them more concise. I will say when Joe called Maddie sober girl, like
Oh,
this,
yeah.
I was like, that's I don't know. It's like both of them. Like when he said, I don't think Maddie. Or he was like when Maddie knew who she was dating when she like signed up for this or whatever. Like Maddie knew what she signed up for. She, like I've
Oh, yeah.
always been somebody who drinks and goes out and stuff. It's like same thing for you. You know, Maddie was sober when you guys first met and when you guys started dating as well. So you also knew. It's like,
Hmm.
and it's also like I don't think he understands. Like he keeps focusing on the drinking as the part of it as the main problem, which like obviously isn't great, but it's like no, the lying. The
The
lying
lying's
is
the
what's
biggest
the
part. Yeah.
worst.
And I think that's, they're just not communicating
Yeah.
correctly. And because I think she's bringing up his drinking, he's getting defensive. Yeah, if they would bring up more than the lying aspect, I think it would be solved a lot faster.
Hmm.
Also, I just think it's crazy they've been dating, what, for 2 years now?
Yeah.
And after this fight, they didn't even talk for a week. I think
Yeah.
that's kind of wild because that's a pretty long time to be able to just have something unresolved for a whole week. Like you can still have it lingering, but I feel like that's crazy to not even like text, not even say goodnight, nothing.
Yeah, especially with them when their lives are so intertwined, like
Mm-hmm.
work and in the same town, everything. Like you would think that'd be a lot harder for them.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
just
don't
weird to
know.
me.
I don't know. I think things are off between them a
I
little
think
bit,
so
but
too.
also the way he was like making it like my birthday, my birthday, my birthday, and she was like, my birthday is 4 days after yours.
Yeah.
It's like, what the heck? I'd be so annoyed if he was like basically telling her like we can't have this fight right now because it's about to be my
My
birthday.
birthday.
Like, what? You lied to her, I guess, before your birthday and her birthday.
I also
So,
just can't handle that when people are like, it's my birthday week. Nothing bad can happen.
yeah,
Nothing
it's like
can't say anything. It's just
that's
like
not how things work.
within our sweet 16. We're
The day of being born. It's weird.
so weird.
Yeah, I just have no say. Basically, Joe does not understand what the fight is about at
No.
all. I understand Maddie doesn't want a sober boyfriend, and I totally get that. But it would be so hard if it was like, oh, he's not even just a casual drinker. It's like somebody who is going out all the time. And
Yeah.
even when Maddie and Leva were having that talk, where it's like, no, the business doesn't even happen at that part. Like he's making an excuse, being
Yeah.
like, well, I gotta do business, you
He's
know?
not. No.
And it's like that's not even when business happens are those hours. I do get his point of being like sometimes I rely on it as a crutch for like social
I
anxiety.
think I do too.
Yeah, I think
Out and
that's
about.
a
Like I think
lot
that's
of
a lot of people do. Like when you're
yeah,
out in crowds.
a lot of people. But if you're doing that every day and lying to your girlfriend about it, I'm like,
The
it is
lying.
crossing the line.
The saying you're at work and then you're not at work is
Yes.
that's 100% crossing. And just, yeah, a lot of it is crossing the line and they're just not talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
And I
I
don't think
agree.
Maddie's saying what is specifically is crossing the line.
Yeah.
So they're not
Yeah.
coming up with solutions of how to go from there.
Yeah.
Maybe
I
they
feel like
will.
they kind of like patched it up and then like went on with their
Hmm.
birthdays.
Because it was his birthday. You
Yeah.
can't,
See,
you have to.
had to push it under the rug.
Yeah.
I did listen to her episode on Carl's podcast though, and it was so good.
So
And
good.
like her journey of everything is insane. It was a
Insane.
really good podcast episode.
Carl's podcast is great.
It is very good.
10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Any other notes for Southern Charm?
My last note is I get it, but Jordan, I need Jordan and Lake, but Jordan, I need her to be thankful for, I mean, not like thanking Mia for doing this, but I do need her to be thankful for all the girls who have been like, no, girl, Justin's not it.
Oh, yeah.
And like, honestly, thankful, for, like, not thankful to Mia, I guess, but like, thankful to Mia in the way that she exposed Justin for who he truly is
Mm-hmm.
right off the bat. It's like the fact that she's still hanging on to Justin, I'm like, and it's Justin?
Justin.
And like he was effing around from the beginning. I'm like, I don't
Mm-hmm.
know, like he's not your guy. You're gonna find someone so much better.
So much better.
And now
Yeah.
you're just not wasting your time with him. So it's actually a good thing.
I don't get the Justin obsession, but I don't think I understand Charleston, people who live in Charleston who they're into because I also don't understand the Austin Kroll stuff.
Same.
So I just don't think I understand Charleston people.
Same.
No offense, Charleston people. If you like Austin and you like Justin, go for it. I don't know what I'm saying.
Same.
The next show.
The Valley?
Oh yeah, the
The
Valley.
Valley?
I was like, then we're gonna go to Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Oh yeah.
The Valley.
All I have for notes, I only have two notes. One
Okay.
of them is, and it's true, why would Jasmine bring up Lala in that conversation?
Oh
Like they
yeah.
were talking
I
about
know. That
Jesse, and it was
annoys
like
me.
so removed. Like, why the
That
heck would
annoys
you?
me because that's like shit talking in a group and then and then somebody's like, "Well, I'm gonna go tell them." And then Jasmine's being like, "Why would you say that?" It's like, "Oh, you just shit talked openly."
Yeah, and with no prior conversation about Lala, like she's the one that brought her into a conversation that like she had you don't bring that up unless you're trying to start drama in some way.
For
Like
sure.
that whole thing pissed me off. And honestly,
Yeah.
I really like Michelle and Lala's friendship.
Me too.
I think it's very cute.
Yeah,
So
it's gonna get back to Lala, and I don't even blame Michelle for telling Lala because I would tell my friends too and be like, "Listen, what just was said."
also I think Michelle and Lala are closer.
Yeah,
So it's like, yeah,
Jasmine knew that
it's
was gonna
like,
get out.
yeah, I couldn't stand that. And then also with the whole Jasmine stuff with the later in the episode, um, when Brandon got in the mix, like,
Oh yeah, I
that was
am with Brittany
so
for being
weird.
like, "Well, that was crazy. Stay out of it." I would
So
be
weird.
pissed.
I would be livid. I would not talk to them. Like, I can't spend the rest of the night with you. I have to go home. I'd be like,
Hmm.
you're insane. I mean, he
Yeah,
seems like I can't tell if he actually was like, oh, I didn't realize. Or if it's like, oh, he thought he could get screen time and knew he would get screen time with it. I
I don't
can't
trust
tell if
him.
I,
I feel like he
yeah,
wants screen
okay.
time.
That's what I'm kind of getting to.
I don't feel
It's
like
just weird vibe. I
I
don't
think
really trust him.
Zach's gut knows.
Yeah, because that was weird. It's like you don't know any of these people, and then you're gonna
Mm-hmm.
like talk about drama. Like, who does that?
I know.
And then let alone at the party with all the people. It's like make it make sense. That was just so icky.
I agree. And then we had the singles night with Schwartz, Lala, Michelle. Watching Schwartz flirt makes me my skin crawl. Like makes me so uncomfortable watching it. No
Same.
offense, Schwartz, but it's bad.
I completely agree. I watched someone watch What Happens Live as well, and his girlfriend was there.
Oh, he has a girlfriend?
Yeah, they're very cute,
Oh, I have to
I
look.
think. But it was so weird because at one point he got asked like shag, marry, kill, and he answered something, and then I feel like the vibes were off the rest of that. Like I feel like he said something that crossed the line because he kept looking over at her like, and like his humor totally changed because I feel like he was like, oh, I can't say
Oh
anything out of line
no.
now. It was weird, and during the whole thing, like he's like, it's kind of odd vibes. I'm not gonna lie. He's like so love bombing with her. He has posted her on social media, whatever. That's normal. But on Watch What Happens Live, he like every answer was somehow going back to her and like making sure the camera went over to her. Like still he
They
said some
showed
weird
her multiple
shit.
times. They usually showed the people in the audience
Multiple.
once.
No, multiple times. And then he went on, I can't remember. I think it was, I don't know. I just saw a clip of this. I haven't listened to the podcast. But he went on somebody's podcast recently and he literally wore a shirt that's like a heart and her photos all over it and saying, I love, I think her name's Kiana.
No.
Yes.
No. No,
Yes.
no, no.
Yes. And it's like
That's
you're like
so off.
40 something. Like, and they like, I don't
Like
know how
that's
long
fine to
they've been
have that
together,
shirt for
but
a pajama shirt.
wore it to a podcast.
Or like if you're wearing it, how Whitney Connor wore a Whitney shirt for when Whitney was on Dancing with the Stars. You
Yes.
know,
Like,
like you're
yeah, cheering
cheering them on.
somebody
It's a
on.
competition.
Yes.
Wearing it on a podcast where your girlfriend is not there,
It's
that's
weird.
weird.
So weird. Like, he talks about her like an insane amount. And I mean, I don't know how I feel about like, I mean, I think it's fine. I don't know how old they are, but I do know there's quite a bit of age gap.
I was gonna ask because
Yeah.
I was because it wasn't his last girlfriend 24.
Yeah.
I
I
was gonna
should
be
look
like
up how old his
because
girlfriend
he
is.
cannot marry or not marry. He can't get with somebody his own age.
She's 27, he's 43.
That is a pretty big age difference.
Yeah, 16-year age gap. And they started dating before she was 27. She started dating
At
when she
least
was
27 feels a little bit more mature than 24. I mean, I think the other girl was
Yes.
like great. I'm just saying 24 was so young for
Yeah.
him. Men,
The t-shirt, I was like, okay, buddy, now you're doing too much. This is getting weird now.
gross. Speaking of the Valley, the man on my shit list this week is Luke.
Same.
I can't handle his complaining of their intimacy.
Oh
And
my
even
gosh.
this episode, when they all went out and wanted Kristen to get drunk, I was like, okay,
Yes.
that's gross.
Disgusting.
He was hoping that she'd come back drunk
Yes.
and
He
like
literally
want to sleep with
said
him.
the next morning, like, yeah, I wish you would have got more drunk.
That's disgusting. You shouldn't
Disgusting.
want to sleep with your partner if they're way more drunk than you.
Yeah, and like I'm sorry, but if you know she's gonna come home sober and not want to have sex with you, then when she's drunk and does, you should just know, oh, her sober thought is to not. Like, or
Exactly.
you shouldn't. It's like, why are you wishing for that? You know that sober, she doesn't want to do it. So no matter what
Disgusting.
she's on, she should not have to want to do it. It's such a weird thought to say, or such a weird thought to even have, and then to say it out loud, not only to your wife, around your baby, but also
Hmm.
knowing you're on camera is disgusting.
Agree. And also, you like your first time having sex again after the baby, you want it to be like where you're, I mean, he probably had a few beers at home, but like you're like semi sober and she's drunk. Like,
Literally.
I don't know.
Well, he
Like,
said they had sex like 2 episodes ago, which also I thought was so weird to like
why
talk
tell
about that
us?
on
Like, we
camera.
don't need to
Like,
know this stuff.
no.
I what I want to know is how Kristen is doing, and we are seeing her postpartum journey, and she's clearly having postpartum depression,
Yes,
and
and
Luke
she's
is not
also
there for her at all.
no, and she's also insecure of her body. It's like he keeps being like, "Well, it's hard for me too. Like, things change for me too." It's like, well, your body didn't change. You didn't grow a human in your body for 9 months, mentally,
Can't.
hormonally, or is hormonally a word?
Yes,
Hormonal? Yeah, it's like every single aspect of her entire life, her schedule, her me time, everything is changed. And
exactly.
unfortunately, just biologically and how the world works, a child is more connected and needs their mother more with them in those early times. It's like that's
And
just
he's
how it
like, and
is.
I can't go fishing as much. It's
Dude, and
like,
he was like, I've only been fishing blah 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 in like it's been 3 months.
what did
How
you
many times
think
do you
would
go
happen when you
fishing?
had a baby?
Literally. And then now he's like, oh, I'm so upset that I'm not with my family and I'm so far away from them. It's like, this was all stuff that was going on before you decided to have a baby. Like, think about it a little bit more. I think
Yeah.
men sometimes just are like, do honestly treat having a kid like getting a dog
Hmm.
in the same way or like getting a pet. And it's like, no, that's a human being that you have to take care of and nurture in a different way than a pet. Although pets also are, a huge thing too. But I can't get behind men who are gonna somehow be like, poor me
No,
during this.
like you said, I can't believe he was like, well, I have had a lot of change too, as her body's literally still healing, as she's having postpartum depression, as she's having to be around the baby constantly and take care of the baby constantly because you're not pulling your end.
Yeah, and if you aren't like with her also just not being confident in her body right now, that's something that like everybody can relate to. And it's like, yeah, if you're not confident in your body, you don't want to be doing anything like that with your partner. Like
Hmm.
that's what's on your mind. It's not like a good time. Like I don't understand how he can't even get that through his head because I feel like that's a very like human thought. Like, and then let alone postpartum stuff goes right over his head.
Yeah. Also, who wants to have sex when the guy is constantly going, ugh, we just like don't have sex anymore.
Yeah,
Ugh.
that makes
Like maybe do stuff for her, bitch. Like maybe get off the
exactly.
couch, stop fishing, and do stuff around the house. Help her out.
And it just puts so much pressure on your time having sex, which
Yes.
is kind of what Kristen touched on. It's like there's so much pressure involved if you keep asking all the time, like, oh,
For
I just want
sure.
to
I
have
feel like
sex. Like,
actually it would probably happen more if he was like, "Oh no, let's we whenever you feel comfortable, like women want to feel
yes.
comfortable. They don't
And I
want to
feel
feel
like
pressured."
they keep showing him being like the perfect dad. Like, out of all the dads, we always see
I don't
clips of
believe
him
it.
like feeding the baby and like caring and all this kind of stuff. But it's like, I don't even, it's like, you can't be, it's not an excuse to talk to somebody that way. Even if you are like helping out and it's 50-50 equal, or you're even doing more of the work with that kind of stuff, it still it doesn't give you permission to talk to your partner like that and be pressuring them on something so personal and intimate and stuff like that,
Hmm.
especially on TV and having everybody put their 2 cents on it. Like, it's just weird.
Agree.
And I don't know what kind of edit he thought he was going to get talking about it so much.
I don't
It's
know.
like, of course, nobody's not going to like this.
Absolutely not.
Like, what a weirdo.
Yeah. Luke, you're the man on our shit list this week.
Mm-hmm.
Close second is also the way Danny talks about Nia. She
Mm-hmm.
like clearly needs help too. Four under four.
Yeah.
Danny
He
also
makes
is being like,
everything.
yeah, we're gonna have sex all the time. Like I'm like, why are they so gross?
Well, also, Danny and Luke are friends, and they were the ones talking about it. I'm like, yeah, no wonder they're both so gross about it because they're like boosting each other up on how to
Hmm.
feel bad for themselves,
As
basically.
both their wives are, you could just tell her like at the breaking point.
Yes, it's so sad. Even like Danny kind of making a joke, his breastfeeding thing, like maybe it was good intention, but to me, it kind
Hmm.
of just came across as a joke
To me,
of
it
being like,
came
haha, I
across like,
could do the work.
yeah, like
Like,
he doesn't actually understand what it takes for a woman's body
yeah.
when they're breastfeeding, how they're feeling, all of that. Like they just, yeah, he took it as a joke when I'm like, it's actually like a big thing for a woman to do, and it
Yes.
takes a
And
lot
like,
out of them.
I guess the concept is like, okay, but also it doesn't take into account the fact that Nia already had to pump for him to be able to use that thing.
Oh my God, I didn't even think about that.
So it's like,
Why did I not think about that? I was
it's
like,
like
oh yeah,
either
milk.
way, she's already like put the work into it, and then you're just like gonna sit there with like this joke thing on, basically. It's like so dumb. That would have pissed me off.
Totally.
I would have been like, who do you think you are? Like, use your brain for 2 seconds.
Yeah, no. He's
That's why I'm like, I can't be pregnant because
Danny's
everything that these men
constantly
do.
cringy.
So cringy. What was his other thing when he had like he's that cowboy and he kept talking in
Oh
a
my
southern
God.
accent?
If I was trying to have a serious conversation and he just kept talking in a country accent, I'd have to punch him in the throat. I don't know what I would
Genuinely,
do. Like, it would drive me insane.
genuinely, it was
And even after she asked
disgusting.
him to stop, he wouldn't stop.
I can't stop, little lady, or whatever he said. Dude, and then when he took his whitening strips off, I was like, ew, that's horrible.
Oh
Never
my
once in
God.
my life would I take somebody's whitening strips off.
No.
That's gross. And then he just like had that, like, go brush your teeth.
Oh yeah, you just
He
ew.
just kept it on.
You talking about whitening stress makes my teeth hurt. We have to stop talking about it.
Hopefully he didn't eat any lemons that day.
Ew, that would hurt. Owie. Yeah, that's all I have really for the Valley. Oh, my last thing. Do you see that Michelle is dating Dr. Dre?
Oh, I didn't know it was confirmed.
Oh, I don't know if it's confirmed. I just saw them holding hands.
Yeah, that's
I was
crazy.
I wonder how Jesse feels. Thank God Michelle did not date Tom Schwartz.
Oh my God, agreed. Dude, that would have been cringy as hell.
Yeah, I actually really like Michelle this season.
I do too. She's probably my favorite like
Mm-hmm.
storyline going on.
Me too. I like Lala. I like Michelle.
Same. I like Lala. I like when Lala was she was brought up and she was like, I'm not gonna say anything about that girl.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if that was episode like early on, but I just remember that that was so funny.
Last show that we've both been
Well,
binging.
and
Oh,
then after I have to talk about one show.
oh yeah. So not last show. Okay, so we've both been obsessed with watching Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Maybe you're not obsessed with me. I'm on season 3 already. I've gotten to the Yolanda Hadid, only like one episode in. And let me just tell you as I'm watching this, the lines of everybody in Hollywood in these shows, I just need a board where I can start crossing people. Like, I did not realize that Yolanda Hadid was married to Muhammad, who you'll see he'll come in later, but that's who Gigi Hadid, Bella Hadid's dad is. He's like crazy, 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 crazy rich. I guess I mean, I knew Gigi Hadid and Bella Hadid were like really rich before they got famous, but they were like rich, rich, rich. Um, and the Muhammad is like kind of not officially, but they always say Pandora's godfather. And then Yolanda Hadid was also married to David Foster. Is that his name? And he gets with, or I think he leaves Yolanda Hadid for that one Catherine girl on American Idol. What's her face? Catherine. You would know her when I tell you, when I show her to you. She was also in House Bunny. She was the pregnant one.
Oh,
Catherine McPhee. This girl? You don't remember her American Idol?
no.
Oh, anyway. But yeah, then how what am I trying to say?
How everything's connected.
Yeah, and then there's like Linda Thompson in there, and that's like the Jenners, and like
Yeah, that's where I'm
all
at.
this
And I was
stuff
like,
is crazy.
my mind was blown when I saw I didn't realize I've seen her before, but I didn't realize that she was Brody Jenner's mom.
Yeah. There's
Crazy.
just all these like crazy Hollywood things mixing up in here. I'm just like, whoa. Every time I feel like every episode I'm mind blown.
Dang.
What part are you at?
I'm only on episode 3, but you can talk about all your
No,
stuff.
no, no. You talk about you're what you're watching in your notes because I want to say what you I've already watched all of
Okay.
this and now I really want
Okay.
to deep dive into what you're watching.
So I'm not very far in, but I'm in now. Like mentally, I'm into it,
That's why
watching
I
it,
said
and
you have to
excited.
just put on your Real Housewives cap and
I
then
put my Real Housewives cap
Mhm.
on, and now I'm into it.
Yes, yeah.
All my notes. One, I say Kyle, rude, but she does always clock it.
Yes. Kyle is mean. She's
She's just straight up very mean. I'd be terrified of
yeah.
Kyle. She freaks me out, but
Hmm.
she sees everything and
She
she's
does.
like calls it out. It's always right.
Hmm.
So at the same time, it's like I kind of would want her as a friend because I feel like she'd be able to suss out everything happening around us. But also like,
For sure.
never look at me
Don't come for me.
because I'm scared of you.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say it as well. Sometimes when Ken is on the screen, I think he's kind of sexy.
Okay. Ken is getting hotter. You'll see when Brandy comes in. She's a housewife that comes in. Brandy openly says she wants to sleep with Ken. And like Lisa finds it funny because they're all friends.
Uh-huh.
But Brandy's so attracted to Ken, and I'm like, I kind of get it.
I kind of get it. He pops up sometimes, and I'm like, okay, stay
Also,
on
I'm
my
gonna
screen a
say
little
it.
longer.
I also think the same about Mauricio the more he's on.
Yeah, I can see him being attractive as well. I
Mm-hmm.
think he's not been on too much. He's only been like in little clips here and there, so I don't really see
Mm.
him. The
Mm-hmm.
little clips I see him, I say, oh,
I
oh,
get it.
I
Who I don't
understand.
think attractive? Paul,
Paul.
Adrian's husband.
Oh, no. He looks like the Incredible Hulk. Oh my gosh. Oh no, he doesn't. I thought the other day. He looks like handsome Shrek.
I
Like
don't see that. Maybe a
he
little
looks
bit.
like human Shrek. Spot on. Look it up right now. He
No,
looks
I know
just
what you're
like him,
talking about. I've seen it. I just watched that like a couple months ago.
but not in a good way. And like he looks like maybe human Shrek mixed with the Hulk and then
Huh.
like squished down like a
I
little
don't
squishy
see
toy.
that, but
Not a
I don't
fan.
like
Also,
Paul's personality either. Paul's one of my least
same.
favorite.
Not a fan. Speaking of not liking personalities, I know you change. I know you say she's good now. I cannot stand Camille.
I get it. At that time, I was a Camille hater. I am not anymore. Season three, season two, Camille. I love her.
But I think, right, or no, is it Camille that's married? No, Taylor's the one married to that weird, like super rich guy,
Russell. Yeah.
Russell. And then
Camille's married to
Camille's married
Kelsey
to
Grammer.
Kelsey Grammer. Yes, so I think both of those two say some weird stuff sometimes or act weird, but I think it's because they both like know their marriage is about to end
Yeah,
and like don't trust their husbands one bit.
for
So like it's
sure.
like okay, give him a little bit of leeway there. But when she sat down with all the men, even though it was like the entire group was sitting together, and she just was sit on the men's side, sit between two men, and then be like, "Yeah, I just like men better because they're like unedited and stuff."
Yeah.
I'm like so chill. I'm like I'm just such like I'm just so I just don't like girls like they're so catty, this kind of stuff. And then like 5 minutes into the conversation, she's bringing up her boobs.
Yes, it's
It's like
horrible.
that's
Don't
not a
worry.
friend.
After her divorce, I think she really sees who's there for her because in season two, she does say it's very important to keep close girls by you at all times. They're the ones that are there for you. So I think she really, afterwards, understands the girlfriends are going to be the ones that stick by your side.
Good. Yeah. I'm just like,
Yeah.
uh,
In that time, and when she was like dancing all over them in Vegas. Did you
yeah.
finish the Vegas episode?
Not yet, I don't think.
So you haven't seen Taylor eat cotton candy?
Oh, yes. I literally have
Oh
that.
my
My next note, Taylor eating the cotton candy was hilarious. And it was hilarious.
But
I
it
was
was like one of those,
laughing my ass off.
it was like a car wreck that you can't look away. You know, like those
Yeah,
things
but
where you're
like
like, this is so
hilarious.
cringy, but I can't stop watching it.
It was hilarious. The fact that she didn't get like a cotton candy brand deal after that doesn't make any sense to me. Because that was
That would have been
so
perfect.
funny. It made me want cotton candy. She looked like she
No,
was
it did
having a
not.
great time. Yes, I mean, I like cotton candy. Right when I saw it on screen, I was like, oh yeah, I could go for some of that.
The way she was eating it, though,
I mean, she looked like she was enjoying it.
she looked like she was trying to turn her husband on by eating cotton candy, but wasn't doing a good job.
Yeah, I'm not saying it was like working that way. I'm saying it made me want to eat cotton candy. Because yeah, I just said, oh my
Oh
God, the way that must be melting in your mouth right
my
now.
God. I think that's my favorite part of season one, Real
Oh my
Housewives,
God.
is Taylor eating cotton candy.
It was so funny. Then my last note is just that currently right now, Ken and Lisa are my favorite couple. I actually kind of like them together. I mean,
I
I've
think they're
always kind of
actually
liked them
great
together. I
together.
just don't love like Lisa.
Lisa gets on my nerves, but
Yes,
I
but like
think
I do
it's
like them as a
also
couple.
it'd be interesting if I was watching this before watching Vanderpump and knowing how I'd be thinking about Lisa, but I think from right now I always am just kind of like, on Lisa.
Same. Same. Agreed. Also, speaking of Lisa, have you started Vanderpump Villa?
No, but I'm going to. I forgot that already came out.
I need to. I've only started episode one. I'm only halfway through, but
Okay.
so far so good.
Ooh, I can't wait. And then we have House of Stassi coming out
Yeah.
and Real Housewives of the not Real Housewives, Secret Lives of Mormon Wives OC, which I'm like, about. And then we
Same.
had the best reality news of the week. Sierra and Moira being on Dancing with the Stars.
Crazy. Very
Anyway,
exciting.
any other things you had of Real Housewives?
Not a Real Housewives, no.
I'm excited that you're on this journey. I'm so excited that you put your Beverly Hills, well, your Real Housewives cap on. You really do because it's different, you know? It's like
It
I don't really
is.
love any of these people, but I also kind of do, but I don't relate to this in any sort of way.
Yeah, it's kind of how I felt about like beginning of watching Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
Hmm.
I had a hard time getting into it because I was like, it's just yeah, very unrelatable, and I don't get any of it really.
Yeah.
Like I'm not a fan of anybody mostly.
Just you wait, girl. Just you wait.
Ugh.
Okay, you had one less show that I have not watched.
Temptation Island. I don't think I've talked about it at all because we were gone.
Yeah.
Well, I'll just do a really brief synopsis of the actual show and then a
Okay.
little notes on the reunion.
Yeah.
Actual show, if you really want to see my synopsis, you can watch our TikTok. I talk about it because I'm in. Obviously, Mikey, the absolute worst. Mikey, what show were you
Is
on?
he the one with
And
the hair that you sent me?
no, that's Jack.
Okay.
Jack looks like a little troll boy.
Mm.
Don't like Jack. Jack, cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater. Jack and the reunion, like kind of going back on things, very confusing. Also, every couple is back together now, and that is just frustrating. It's like you guys were all messy. Every single one of you guys should have broken up, and now they're all back together. It's very weird. Also, Sydney, dude, you had Xavier, and you're gonna go for Mikey over Xavier? Makes no sense. She's like, the history, the history. Mikey is like, hey, girl, how did you watch Temptation Island? Had you watched your show back and you weren't immediately icked out by Mikey and never wanted to speak to him again? I get he's like a loyal friend to you, but Mikey, this is why I need you to watch it, Lauren.
I have no idea
Mikey
what you're
was
saying.
Mikey was unbelievable. Genuinely acted like a 2-year-old. Like, and then he would like muster up his tears and like finally get them done. Like, I just don't know why she doesn't like me anymore. It was the weirdest thing I've
Ew, I can't
ever
watch that.
seen. And yes, I get that he did not cheat. I understand, but clearly he's probably cheated on him in the past based off what they were saying. So already being like,
Hmm.
Sydney cheated, Sydney cheated. No, Sydney did not cheat. Although I don't know why she's back together with him now. It's very weird. But Mikey was the worst. I don't trust a single thing that comes out of that boy's mouth. Same with Jack. Same with Summit. Same with the other guy. I can never remember his name because I don't really care what's up with him. Summit, terrifying. Those are pretty much all my synopsis.
There was no synopsis in that. It was just telling me about each person. I still have no idea what went on.
Well, am I supposed to tell you
I
or
don't
just
know.
give my thoughts?
You can just give your thoughts.
Just all weird, and should not still be together. And I really like Shy a lot, but the fact she's back with Jack or supposedly back with him, weird.
That's the hairy guy.
That's the hair guy.
Ugh.
And they both like fully cheated on each other while they were in Temptation Island, which I get. As I said with Sydney, it's not really cheating when you're in there, but at the same time, when you're crossing boundaries, Sydney, on the other hand, was like, "Oh, I'm done with Mikey. I have no future with him. I don't want to be with him."
Hmm.
And then got with another guy, which now they're back together. It's like, okay, cheating, not cheating, I understand. But Mikey knew what she did the whole time, so it's like,
Hmm.
ugh. Jack and Shy. Jack had cheated on her before, and they came in here basically to test her trust with him. He immediately starts getting with a girl, being like, "Oh my God,
Oh.
I'm so into you, so into you." They start doing like actual stuff. Then he's like, "Oh, actually, I want to try out this other girl." And like kind of treats it that way as if like, "Oh, I want to try this girl out."
Ew, wasn't like really into her.
Yes, and then like messes around with her a little bit and then goes back to the original girl. So this man had two girls in the Temptation Island that he messed around with when he was supposed to be loyal to his girlfriend the entire time and
Ew.
show that she could trust him. So then after she saw bonfire fire clips of him acting out, she was like, okay, F it. I'm not going to be with him in the future anyway. He sucks. So she started with going with the guy, and I thought her and her guy were kind of good vibes. But I guess not. I guess they're back together.
Gross.
Disgusting. I love Mark Wahlberg. I think he is the best host. He makes the show. I really hope he's on Dancing with the Stars this year. I really hope he is. His daughter keeps posting about it on her
I know, I see
TikTok.
that. I hope I
And
kept sending them to you too, being like, I know you were thinking the same thing as his daughter. He seems like he's
yes.
kind of got the moves. He seems like
Yes,
he'd be
he's got the
good.
moves. He's like, you can tell he's a girl dad. Like,
Mm-hmm.
even when he's on screen before I even knew he had a daughter, he just gives those vibes. And he's just like, he reminds me a lot of like a friend's dad, like somebody you just
Mm,
like see out in the neighborhood and stuff. He's so, so sweet. He kind of acts like Dr. Phil, but like very sassy during Temptation Island. So that's where my issue comes in with the reunion. First of all, I don't even understand if the reunion was like actually through Temptation Island or if it was the Viall Files picked it up because it only
mm,
airs on the Viall Files YouTube
yuck.
channel.
Oh, then they must
Agreed.
have picked it up. Speaking of which, before when you're talking about Mark Wahlberg and everything, I was like, twist my arm. I think I'm going to watch it because I also feel like he'd be a good host. We're talking
Yes.
about Mark Wahlberg, the host, not Mark Wahlberg, the actor, by the way.
No. Two completely different
Two
people.
completely different people. One we
Even
like, one we don't like.
exactly.
You can figure it out. So yeah, on the Vile Files, you,
Dude, I cannot stand
me either.
Viall Files or either of the hosts. I know Natalie and Nick, I'm not a fan of at
Me either.
all. It was so weird. It's also like, okay, if you guys are gonna do a reunion, that's why I'm like, it must not have been through Temptation Island,
Was it like
you
more like
know?
a podcast setup?
Yeah, it was his podcast
Oh.
set up, two couches, but every single one of the cast were there, and they kept calling it the Temptation Island reunion. So I was like, I feel like you wouldn't be able to use that name,
Hmm.
but I don't know. I don't know how it works, but I don't think they should have done it. I understand they probably got paid big money or whatever. It was so dumb. Nick Vile is like to me very bully-like, like
I
the way
think so
he
too.
pesters people to answer questions.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it. Multiple times people said like, I don't really know if we want to talk about that, or like let's not bring that up kind of thing. And he just pestered them, pestered them, pestered them until they ended up answering.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, it just feels slimy.
Yeah, he's
Like
doing it for like the views and the money. I don't feel like he's like
yes,
actually cares about people that are sitting in his interview chairs.
100%. And I don't like the way he hosts reunions. Like both reunions I've seen him host, Secret Lives and this. I don't like it. I think
Oh,
he
Secret
jumps
Lives,
around.
he was horrible.
Yeah, horrible. Like I
Horrible.
think besides pestering, he jumps around on topics too quickly. He doesn't put enough focus on what there should be focus on. He doesn't let people truly speak. He kind of juts in his opinions whenever he feels the need to. Like
Mm-hmm.
he acts like God. It's weird, and I am not a fan at all. And no, I'm sorry. I don't think any show should ever have him as a host on the reunions. Like he's trying to give Andy Cohen so bad, and like you can tell he really is trying to pick up notes from Andy, but he's so arrogant. I don't think he can like he
Bravo, I'm
doesn't have
taking this
it.
as a note to you or advice to you. If Andy Cohen retires, do not replace him with Nick Vile.
No, literally you would lose so much of your fan base. Because
Yeah.
also I just don't like how he plays God.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of annoys me too. As like he can pass judgment on people and he knows what's right and he can give them advice. It's like I don't know. I like how Andy's very like he's not necessarily unbiased in the reunions, but he's letting everybody speak and not like jutting in thinking he knows
For sure.
best kind of vibes.
Yeah. He's
Um
just trying to keep like the pace going. He's there
yes.
to make sure we don't get too much on a topic, switch it
Yeah.
up, have good little bits, but he knows to let people talk.
100%. Nick is too sassy for me. I just cannot handle it. Also I love Cheyenne's outfit during the reunion. She looked great. She was wearing camo, so of course she looked amazing.
Love.
Um, oh yeah, and then my last note is mostly it's about Nick just 'cause I could not stand it. Also like the reunion to me I think there's so much on social media now where it's like we already knew all this stuff from the reunion. Like I don't think the reunion gave us any new information.
Mm-mm.
But Nick reminds me so much of the host of the Hunger Games like interviews.
Caesar Flickerman.
Yes. He gives me
Yes.
such that vibe and it's like kind of dystopian and re like really odd. Like
Mm-hmm.
he just he's so like he just exudes slimy energy.
He really does.
That's why I
I
felt bad for them
100%.
because I'm like, of course he's gonna pick up these people who are on their first ever reality TV show that like don't understand how the system works or anything that like of course they see a big podcast wanting to reach out to them. Of course they're all gonna say yes.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like I think he did it in a weird like taking advantage of way.
Yeah. I do not like him. I also hate that he's like gives people relationship advice when he got with a 19-year-old and they clearly don't have the best relationship. I don't know. It just he just annoys me. He's always like,
It's
ask
weird.
Nick, ask for my advice, and it's horrible advice. Sometimes when he talks, I'm like, do not take that advice.
No, that man thinks too highly of himself to ever get
Hmm.
good advice.
Yes.
He can't take himself out of any problem.
Yes.
It's very annoying. And then I haven't watched their Age of Attraction show, but to me it's very much giving like, oh, like let's justify our age gap.
Wait, they're the hosts of Age of Attraction?
Yes.
I did
Yes.
not know that.
Yeah.
Ew. My friend keeps
Yes.
telling me to watch Age of Attraction because it's so good. But now the fact that I didn't know that, and next time she goes, please watch the show, I'm gonna go, I can't watch Nick Vile.
No, that's why I haven't watched it. Like it's a show that I probably would have watched before, but I can't watch them be hosts in general. And then also with this show, I just feel like there's different motives involved of being like,
Yeah.
because there was some talk of being like their age gap's kind of
Well, it was
crazy.
like they got together at 19, but it felt like they
Yes.
had been talking before that. And still 19, wasn't he in his late 30s at the time? That's
Yes.
gross.
Yes. Like he was way too old to be talking to
A
and
19-year-old.
maybe fresh 18-year-old or
Yeah.
less than that. Like it's just gross. Like ew. So I feel like it was just them trying to justify it and be like, look away from our age gap and look at
Mm-hmm.
these people and like look how they would handle it, kind of thing. But
That's weird. I didn't know
yeah,
that they were the hosts, and now I hate
it's
that. I don't think I'm
really
gonna
weird.
watch it.
Gross.
Any other notes for your Temptation Island?
No, that was it.
Should we get to our picky dicky?
Let's picky dicky, picky dicky, picky dicky.
Okay, well, I'm gonna steal the one that we were gonna have in the beginning. It doesn't have to be
Okay.
Summer House. We had seen a TikTok saying like, "Ooh, have the Summer House reunion at an AMC theater and have a bucket." Okay, pick a reality show and pick what popcorn bucket would be the signature bucket.
I'll be picking Vanderpump Rules as that is my area of expertise. Okay, this one's extravagant and like it's not even really what we're asking, but I'm gonna make it a thing, okay?
Make it a thing.
For the popcorn bucket, I think it'd be so, first of all, obviously it's AMC caramel cheddar popcorn. Then I would want the inside of the popcorn bucket to be the exact replica of the Tom and Tom Jack's apartment they had before, but like well described throughout the show. We know exactly
Like
how that
you're
place
looking into
looked.
the bucket and it's their apartment,
Yes,
like
yes, like
overhead.
so yeah,
Okay.
as you're like picking popcorn out, you like reveal more of their room each time you eat more popcorn. You're like, what's in here? It's like, oh my God, there's Jax's mattress on the floor. Like it's like that would be so awesome. But then even cooler on there's a cover to the popcorn bucket. And in order to release the button that opens the cover to the popcorn bucket, there would be a sword that you have to extract from the popcorn bucket. And it's the sword signed by Randy Jackson. Wouldn't that be so cool?
This is amazing.
I know. I
But
want
we
one
could use the
so
thing of,
bad.
you know how in that apartment you couldn't have like the microwave and the air conditioning going at the same time? It's something like if you
Yes.
pull the
Well, that was
sword out too fast, it like locks it and you're like, oh no,
yes. And it's
electricity's
like,
out.
yeah, yeah, it has to say something like electricity is out. Like, oh my gosh, that'd be so good. My pop. I think I would have to go with the glass from the Champagne Princess float
Mm-hmm.
and then have like a little Stassi like as the Champagne Princess and like somehow it's made into a straw. But then it's like you don't get a lot of liquid in there. You couldn't get like a full pop in there, so that's where it gets tricky. You have to like figure that out.
Yeah.
Can you stop?
I'm
Like
getting really
I'm,
distracted by her.
dude, I'm like I don't want to pet you right now. I'm sorry. She was sleeping so well until I had to change the curtains. Gosh. I don't know. I think I could think of a better one. I'm sorry. Let me
No.
think of a better one.
Oh, for pop, I'm like, your popcorn bucket. I don't have a pop. I was just gonna go popcorn bucket.
Oh, well, actually, for my pop, I think that I would have Jiggy peeing on a fire hydrant, and the fire hydrant would be the cup.
Oh, and like Jiggy be like the straw or something?
No, Jiggy would just be like it would be like a little like patch of grass plastic thing with
Mm.
a little tiny Jiggy that is it has little you can like press him in where he sticks in the grass, or you can take him out if you want to make him into a keychain. And
Ooh,
he's peeing on the fire hydrant, but the fire hydrant is the big, you can just insert a big cup in there,
I like it.
basically.
Is he wearing his tuxedo?
Obviously.
Obviously.
Yes. And like maybe well, there has to be something regal there. Like, I don't know. We could just like decorate the grass, kind of like regal vibes.
Hmm.
Yeah. Or even
Yeah.
the fire hydrant could be like pink with maybe
That'd
a
be
few
cute.
rhinestones.
Yeah, I love.
Yeah. Like Vanderpump.
I love that. I really don't know mine. You have to give me a second. I was gonna say Jiggy is a popcorn bucket, but then I was like, I just feel like I say get Jiggy for a lot.
Well, Jiggy works for a lot of things.
Give me a second.
You can also do a different show.
I know I'm gonna do a different show. Here's what I would do. I would have a pan or pot, like a pot, like a pan and pot, a pot, and that's what
You're
it'd be out of
confusing me.
specifically from. And then on the side of the pot, it would be like, what's the date today? It's September. Yeah, but like, what day is it? You know, that whole scene where like Paige is eating out of a pot and then Sierra's asking about the
Oh
orange juice.
my God, I was so confused this
So sorry.
whole
So it'd just be a
time.
pot that on the side would say, what day is it? It's September. That whole
Yeah,
thing.
but like, what date are these goodbye or whatever? And it's like
Yeah.
she's saying something. That's yeah,
But it's
that's
like
fair.
it's in August and like it's September. That'd
Yeah,
be it.
yeah, that's a good one.
Not as good as yours though.
Well, if
And then
AMC wants to hire me, I would
I
be
know
obsessed with that because I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I DoorDashed AMC popcorn a week ago. Yeah, that's
you
how.
do love AMC popcorn.
Yeah, I was in Minnesota and it came up on my DoorDash as I was looking for what to eat. Immediately I said, oh, yep, that's what I'm gonna get. That's what I'm having for dinner tonight. AMC caramel cheddar popcorn. Nothing's better.
It really is.
Honestly, that is having to go on my meal list as well because boy, oh boy, that's some good stuff.
What's your picky dicky?
If you got to switch closets with one person in reality TV, who would it be?
Well, I would say Sierra, but like we learned this episode when Mia asked her to have more clothes, and then Sierra was like, I have nothing that could fit that ass. I have a big butt, so that wouldn't work. And Sierra is too tall for me as well. I guess doesn't matter about sizing,
No.
just because it was like nobody's my height, unfortunately. Then I'm gonna say Sierra.
Uh,
What about
I
you?
I would probably say Stassi Schroeder.
I do like her style too. Would it be big chunky necklace era?
Um, honestly, yeah, just to like because the iconic part of it.
Yeah,
And I'd want like the Champagne Princess clothes if she got to keep those, like around her 30th birthday when she has the dead girl
yeah.
clothes, all that.
Speaking of clothes, Newly was making all the ads this week in
Oh yeah,
Summer
I feel like I
House
just notice it more now
because
because I
I
don't
did
really.
Newly for the wedding recently we went to. I'm
Yeah.
gonna be honest, I thought it was kind of a dud, not gonna lie. Maybe just because I struggle with like what size I am anyway, and so I just felt like everything, only one thing fit me. Luckily, it was the dress I wore to the wedding, but then I was like, ugh. You know, also what's really annoying because I'm so freaking dumb. I sent all my Newly back literally day we got back from Miami. I was like, wow, I am accomplished. I forgot a piece. So then I had to be like, hi, Newly. And now I have to resend it tomorrow. I'm like, gosh, dang it. I know, real annoying. Anyway, that's all I got. You got any other things?
Mm, no.
Well, I'm gonna go eat some pizza now. Well, pizza. Do I have pizza? No, it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna ask. I'm not gonna ask you what I should have for
Ask
dinner.
it, now I'm curious.
Or I only have leftovers. I have pizza, a papusa. I don't think I'm saying that correctly. From a Mexican restaurant. Some rice and beans from them. Or I have Thai food, but I already ate Thai food for lunch.
Can't help you there.
Okay. Thanks so much. Bye.